What is going on, people? I'm back to the game here. I am hosted this conversation with.
Prop toast.
Kitty?
GGN.
That kind of works. And today we're going to be discussing the Xbox One's reveal because that was a couple hours ago. That one Xbox everybody's talking about in this wave.
AKA the Betamax player.
Yes, the Magnavox player. I like your idea. So, what's your initial thoughts on this?
He's going first. Are we going first? Alright, anyway, so my initial thoughts on it is definitely seems pretty cool. It is definitely pretty innovative. I do like a lot of the features they're adding on to it, and the fact that they're actually getting 15 exclusive games, which the Xbox is direly needed for a while. The fact that they've also finally, after how many times have people asking, reworked the D-pad, put in an internal battery. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of things I'm definitely liking about the system.
I do definitely like the design of the system, how it's all black and how it's a Blu-ray player, and I definitely like the software of the system.
Don't you already have a Black Blu-ray player?
PS3.
Oh yeah,
I technically don't.
Oh. Well,
it's
actually,
probably cheaper than the Xbox One.
the Xbox One actually looks like the fat PS3, but with just flat sides.
But everybody loves the fat ones.
That's true.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how I feel about that one.
Hmm.
but I like the fact um, they just listened to their feedback with the fans about the D-pad and they just fixed it.
Which is
I
definitely
don't,
good.
yeah, I don't care if the controller looked the same. But as long as the D-pad is better, it's good for me. But I guess they reworked the controller even better, so yeah, that's definitely a plus.
The
What's
controller
wrong with
actually,
the D-pad?
it was horrible for fighting games.
So you buy a
True,
You
joystick.
get used to it.
I
or
cannot get
just buy
used
a
to it.
PS3.
Yeah.
I like my Silver controller's D-pad.
Well, actually, the new Xbox One's controller actually kind of reminds me of the first Xbox controller a little bit.
You know what? You're right. It does.
Like,
They're
it's
going
not
back to the
as
basics.
well. It's not as like giant and clunky, but it's kind of like almost like the revised version that they made after that.
And my dog's barking.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Hey, at least they're fixing one thing, going back for one thing, not like backwards compatibility.
Yeah, they've kind of still. I don't know what is up with the newer system. The Nintendo is literally the only system that allows backwards compatibility right
I
now.
like the Wii U, but yeah, I mean, for someone like me who has 80 360 games,
Yeah,
Now you're
it's
gonna have to buy 83 Xbox One games.
so.
yeah,
Because what it's looking like is if I go and get these two new systems, I'm literally gonna have to have four systems. If I get the Wii U 5 systems hooked up at the same time, just to freaking be able to play all my library games.
yes.
Exactly. Exactly. And I have three systems hooked up right now: my original Xbox, my PS3, and my Xbox 360.
I just
I got
have
30.
I used to have my Wii hooked up too, but now it's just my Xbox and PS3, and my Wii is kind of collecting dust.
Dang it, Jess! Shut up.
I should probably get the Wii from you.
Possibly, yeah.
But as far as the software, I do like how they integrated Windows 8 to it, but they kind of kept it the same look as the Xbox dashboard.
Yeah, because I believe it is actually running the Windows kernel, as far as I
Right,
heard.
and that's what makes it really fast and sleek, unlike the Xbox dashboard that's on the Xbox 360 right now.
I was actually hearing supposedly with all this power the system is going to be having, the system's supposed to run silent. Like you're not even supposed to be hearing it running, supposedly. Which I'm
I like
curious how they're going to
silence.
do. Yeah, but the
Well,
only
the Xbox current system, like that one's pretty silent too.
yeah, the
Like the
slim
new,
one's not too bad, yeah. But the new one, it really makes me wonder because with all that power, how are they going to make it run that silent without it overheating?
Did somebody say real power?
Power.
It's very possible, you get full computers running very silent. That's performance heavy.
True. I don't know. The only thing I'm really worried about is with how powerful these systems are. I'm really wondering if there's going to be any kinks day one launches, like for the
Oh,
first
there will be.
shipments.
Oh
I'm
yeah, there
like,
will be.
because
It's a given.
I got lucky with my first 360 that it actually lasted 3.5 years before red ringing.
unraveling twice, and then it worked continuously. I kind of sold it and bought a new 360.
I wrapped
I
mine
went
in a
through
towel.
4 360s.
Mine works just fine.
Well, yeah, you just bought yours. But yeah, was it? I actually did the whole hot wrapping your system in a towel thing. It worked for like 2 weeks, then it broke
Yeah.
again. So
Yeah,
then,
but how many times did you do that? Then you start sticking it in the freezer.
no, I wrapped it up, and then I stuck it in the freezer to melt the harden the soldering. Come to think of it, it doesn't sound like the best idea. Probably built up
No.
condensation, but whatever. I traded the GameStop. They gave me $60 for a broken system, and then yeah, I eventually just bought a new one.
Nice. So, what do you
That's a
think
good
of the
Christmas.
games that were shown on the press conference or just talked about?
Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to see a lot of them. From what I looked at the list of for sure confirmed Xbox One games, I'm not actually that much impressed, honestly.
You got your EA Sports crap, you got your Call of Duty, and you got your Forza.
Well, because the only thing is still okay. Forza
Forza.
that's an exclusive, but it's like Watch Dogs. Okay, that's on all the systems except for Wii U. At least I don't think it's on Wii U.
I
But
like
anyways,
No.
so yeah, you got Watch Dogs. Okay, Call of Duty. That's still on both systems. Forza, it's like, woo, another racing game.
Forza versus Gran Turismo.
Okay, well, as somebody who works in GameStop, I've had so many people asking, is this game going to be on the like the new gen consoles? That's like the main question I keep getting. So the fact that Watch Dogs and Call of Duty they are going to be on it, that is big because
Also, Assassin's Creed 4 it will also be on the new consoles too.
okay, Assassin's Creed 4. It's one of those things like if someone's going to get a new console, are they going to sit here and buy all these games or are they going to get the new console then get all these games? People are wanting to plan ahead.
It is
Exactly.
true.
Good
That's
point.
very true. That's a very good point. But they were showing the Xbox one weren't showing those type of games. They weren't showing Assassin's Creed 4. They weren't showing all that. They were showing like their exclusives and stuff and what they were planning. And they also showed a lot of Connect and TV and entertainment.
And that's the thing that's really bugging me with Xbox too, is the fact that they're focusing so much on, oh look, you can do social media, you can go on the internet, you can watch TV and do this and that. It's like yes, but the main thing I want to do on the system is game.
Same here.
Well, the aim that they're trying to go for is for families, you know. Is it worth for somebody to get a game system if it can't do all those things? Like they want something that's basically going to be able to entertain for them.
Yeah, but I don't know. To me, I just
It's this
because I
it's the
mean
same thing.
PS4 seems like they're able to pull off the whole. Yeah, you got all these cool social media stuff, you got all your different video services, but you still got a good amount of games selection.
Well, the thing with that is the PlayStation 3 was the media center. You know, they for the PlayStation fans, they already know that coming into the PlayStation 4, it's going to have all those media things. They don't need to reiterate that.
Right, but Xbox needs to make it a big deal.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
going
because
like,
they are
look, you can
not.
control your system from your phone. I was like, why don't I just use the controller in front of me?
Well, I can control the
Exactly.
remote. I control my TV's cable with the Wii U gamepad. Oh wait a minute. I'm bringing up Wii U again.
Meh. But yeah, I see like stuff. I was almost actually expecting to hear Microsoft say something about like, oh look, we can sit there and stream an Xbox One game on a tablet. I
Woo!
almost
Can you actually
expected to hear
really
that.
do that? Oh no,
Uh,
that would actually be funny.
I mean, if technically if it's just streaming, it might be possible, but like I said, I was almost expecting them to say that.
Well, that might be something in the future, but at the same time, too, the Wii U is doing the whole tablet thing. They're going to have to give at least a little bit of time in between.
Also, another cool thing
Plus,
about the Xbox One's controller is the impulse triggers.
Yeah, yeah. That does look cool.
Because basically impulse triggers means the triggers actually have vibration functions in them, right?
I don't really know. They didn't really go into detail on the controller.
That's
At
basically
least
to
up to
my
the part.
understanding.
Maybe I gotta watch more of the stream because I'll admit I haven't watched all of the stream. I watched half of it, so I'm kind of going half into this kind of blind.
But if this works how I think it's gonna work, that's gonna kind of make playing first-person shooters pretty cool. Because imagine being able to fire your gun, and your trigger sitting there vibrating like you're actually pulling the trigger and everything.
But when you shoot a real gun, the trigger doesn't vibrate; it just pulls back.
Should it? Well, I mean, like let's say you're doing like a semi-automatic. one that you just hold down and it continuously fires.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean,
You mean
that's just
you mean a fully automatic, right?
yeah, that's what I meant.
Well, is it confirmed that that's what the impulse triggers do?
No, that's just basically to my understanding of what the impulse trigger would do.
Okay.
But either way, I just hope the new controller will work for the PC. So if I ever need to replace a controller, I could just get one and use my PC still.
I don't know. Let in my feelings about the internal battery. I definitely do like it, but then I also kind of like the fact of if my 360 controller battery dies, grab another battery, swap it in there. It's like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah, but with the PS3, if my battery's about to die, plug in the USB cable, I'm good.
That's true.
Or buy a recharge pack, plug in and it's good.
But that involves you getting up in your shit-stained panties.
Yeah, but then the only downside to kind of that is like, let's say, over time your battery decides to basically die in that controller, you gotta pretty much replace the entire controller. Depending,
Right,
But
but
that's the same thing too, though, with the PlayStation 3 is they
That's
had
true.
built-in batteries and
I don't know. They tend to last pretty long though.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
no one seemed to complain about it. It wasn't a big deal on the internet or anything like that, you know?
True.
You
But I
know,
was
people
hearing.
are more likely forgiving about that than some of the other stuff that we're going to be talking about in a little bit.
Very true. I was hearing complaints though that them showing the Call of Duty Ghost gameplay running on the Xbox One, some people were actually saying it honestly didn't look all that great.
It's just though it is all. It's still like all what alpha stages right now or whatever. It's still in development. You're not expecting to be ready to go right now, though, are you?
Well,
Exactly.
I'm assuming it had to be pretty decent development because I mean they're releasing it this year, so
You do have a
yeah, but
point
it
also, but it's also they're developing it for a new console.
that's true. Yeah.
So games tend not to look good on a new console right away.
Think about it
Yeah.
like this. Think about like the original for this gen, Condemned. It had a little bit better graphics than the Xbox original. Metal Gear Solid 4 had okay. Metal Gear Solid 4 had great graphics
Yeah.
compared to Metal
That's
Gear Solid
amazing.
3, but
Resistance 1.
this is
Yeah.
one's a fine example.
Well, yeah. If you look at some of the beginning launch titles on both systems, yeah, the graphics kind of look like crap
So
compared to what they are now.
don't expect amazing visuals from these launch titles.
But I think that's what everybody's expecting, which is why it's going to become quick to criticism.
Exactly. I never expect good visuals from all these launch titles. I expect them to be a little better than the Xbox, maybe.
But nothing to brag home to the future
Right.
years.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you want to see the true power, just freaking buy games 5 years later, and you're going to see some of the real good potential.
Yeah.
Same thing with the PS4, I think.
Mm-hmm.
At least now we're going into it where I mean, they can actually like tweak up the graphics to at least probably what PCs can max out, maybe.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
you seem so confident in that statement.
Me?
No, Toast.
Both
No,
of them.
I'm saying basically because with the power they're basically showing off that the PS4 has, it's seeming like they're at least going to be able to get it to what the PCs are running like at high right now and everything. So basically, that would leave room for more improvement when they basically get used to how these are being developed. Then they can improve upon that.
Now, what I really do like about the PS4, it's DDR5 memory, 8 GB of DDR5. Now, my amazing graphic card only has 2 GB of DDR5.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, yeah. Wait, then the Xbox One's only running DDR3.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
that is good. But the problem with the PS4 is a x86 architecture, but the Xbox One is a 64-bit architecture, and the 64-bit's better.
Hmm. So it looks like both kind of have their ups and downs with it, really.
Exactly. And I just think it's gonna come more of games and other stuff versus some of the technical difficulties with this stuff.
And I think I liked it. Well, I mean, at least with when the PS4 announcement, they actually showed like cool games like the new Infamous game coming out or the new Killzone.
Right. They were showing off all the cool games and shit with the new ones. But the problem that Microsoft always had was the exclusives.
So yeah, if they can actually pick it up, get some really big hitting exclusives, I think they'll actually do pretty good.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It depends
But
on what those 15 exclusives are, though.
Yeah, like if they're all flops, then it's basically going to be useless for them.
Was it Quantic Dream by Remedy? That looks interesting.
that does look interesting.
I mean, I like Remedy.
Yeah, Remedy's a pretty good studio. They made Alan Wake, and Alan Wake is actually a pretty good game. I actually beat it in one sitting.
Wow.
So I
That,
broke my I sprained my ankle pretty bad and I had nothing better to do.
oh, okay, that works then.
Couldn't walk.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And
Because we were talking about like original, yeah. What's what among for day one releases for the time frame of those games being released. That's what's going to sell it the most. The Wii
right.
U's biggest problem was they had nothing to sell the system. They had Mario and maybe Zombie U. That's about it.
Then
Right.
Zombie U wasn't even that great.
Right. Now we got
You
to
know
talk.
the okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Now, hopefully, when it comes to PS3, we have some good exclusives, such as what's the 360? It was a PS4 exclusives coming out. Like
The
day.
well, I don't know. That's the only thing. We don't actually know what's coming out in day one of launch.
What's
That is true.
day one window? How's that?
Like I don't know
Well,
if that infamous First Son or whatever, if that comes out on day one, that's gonna be a pretty sick launch title.
Okay. I think I had a list here of them all. I don't know what happened to it. And then Rare is trying to come back a little bit and hopefully become a good gaming company again.
That would be awesome because I remember back in the day they used to be freaking awesome.
I mean, you got freaking. I mean, they would make it a Donkey Kong Country, which is one of the greatest platformers of all time. Killer Instinct, which was like one of the best fighting games out there that challenged Mortal Kombat.
yep.
Conquered Bad Fur Day, which is a classic.
It's like the most immature platforming game of all time.
It's still great.
Yeah, and then of course Xbox tried to remake Conker's Bad Fur Day, but they sit there and edited the crap out of it.
Yeah, it's just an HD remake. Is all it is. Well, not an HD remake. It's just a
Graphic update.
epic update. Yeah, kind of like
But
Twin
the
Snakes.
only thing I didn't get with that remake was the fact that they actually added in like the word twat into the game, but then they bleeped it out. They literally just like, why did you even add that if you're just gonna edit it out?
Because then
Oh,
it's funny. It makes people question and laugh at it.
Yeah,
True.
Sure.
Sometimes when games are edited and stuff like that, it's actually funnier than not.
I don't know.
sure, I like listening to like Brutal Legend. You play Brutal Legend on censored. It's fine just to listen to the beeps.
Exactly.
That is true. Yeah.
I think like Diablo 3, like maybe a new Final Fantasy 4 PlayStation may actually help it out a lot more at the beginning, but we can't exactly make any for sure calls until we see something more definite there.
Yeah. Then even, but the only thing is they sit there and showed off the whole Final Fantasy tech demo, but that was the exact same one they showed at E3, and it wasn't really much different.
Good point.
So like that was just kind of going like, okay, so basically what you showed us at E3, but I don't know. Like I originally thought they're gonna show us like a whole new Final Fantasy title when they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it
Yeah.
steers away from Final Fantasy 13 3 or 4.
Can we have like I don't know Final Fantasy 10-3 next or something stupid?
Yeah.
7-2.
I don't know, it'd be cool to see something just like a new whole refresher into the Final Fantasy series and everything.
Oh, so you're
True.
talking about 15 then.
Yeah,
So
probably.
so if we talked about a lot of the positives of the new consoles, what do you think are some of the strong negatives?
Backwards compatibility.
Yeah, the
That's the
fact
biggest
that
issue.
also the fact that when it comes to used games,
Oh
basically,
God.
yeah, because basically it's like
Was that official?
yeah, because
Yeah.
Oh.
basically what it is you can technically you can play your game on someone else's console, but you have to be signed into their console. If you were to buy a used game from a store, then basically they're going to add on a nice little fee just to be able to play the game in general.
Ranging from maybe a minimal $5 to maybe
Well, the
60.
prices I was seeing when I was looking it up, it was about 20, 30, 40, 60.
Yeah, it's all retail.
So basically, it's like it's almost making to say you might as well just buy the game new. Just think which is their
True.
point, but yeah.
I kind of understand where they're coming from though, because when they sell the games to the retailers and then the people get it and then like trade it in and the retailers resell it new, the game company's not getting money on that used game.
True.
And a lot of people too, they'll all like pitch in to buy like a new game and then they'll basically all share the game. One person beats it, then they give it to the other person, et cetera, et cetera. So the game companies are actually hurting a lot with that.
True. We also
Right,
sell
but
GameStop
people
at the same
share
time,
movies
though.
all the time. Like people will, I would buy a movie. I'll let Adam borrow it. Then Adam will let Andy borrow it. Then Andy will let Jenna borrow it.
So yeah.
The same concept, but they're not hitting the movie industry like they are with the gaming industry. But I guess it costs way too much to make a game now.
It costs more
Sure.
to make a game. It costs more for the system to play the game, and it costs a lot more people to put everything into the game.
But then
Right.
I like the fact of used games. Like, let's say you have a title that was like almost near launch date. Like, trying to pick a good example. Like, to say Dead or Alive 4. You can get that for like what, $7 now, maybe even cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you were to sit there and buy that, let's say brand
Nowadays.
new, it's still $20 versus you being able to buy it for way cheaper.
Right. And I
So
think, okay, here's what I think. If Xbox is really going to go with this, they need to have a very good online store to back this up. They need
I
to,
was about to say, I'm like, they're gonna need to be pushing their DLC and actual downloadable, like full-on games more at a cheaper
right.
cost.
Like
but
something
Exactly.
like Steam.
another thing they actually added though, but they didn't clarify on, was the fact that you'll be able to trade in your bought games to Microsoft technically. But like this is actually like official by one of the Microsoft people, but they didn't clarify
You have a
anything on
link for
it.
that?
Yeah, actually, let me
Post that in the chat. 'Cause I'm curious on this one. I haven't heard anything about this one at
let me
Same
go
all.
here.
find. Yeah, I was kind of like reading about it on IGN when I was scrolling. God, yeah, one thing IGN's doing that's annoying me is every time I click out of their main page, it's hey, check out this Fear 2.
I
Fear
like
2
Fear
is
2.
old.
Yeah.
Fear 2, really?
But
Fear
anyways,
2 is my third game ever I've played on this channel.
as we go on to this subject, so yeah, another thing I think I also kind of dislike is the fact that for one, you literally like they don't give you a choice of the Connect now. You have to have it with the system.
Now,
So it
has
makes
that
me
been confirmed?
yeah,
Yes.
that you officially have to have the Connect. You don't have a choice in it. So my question is, they didn't clarify on whether it comes with the system or it's sold separately. So if it's sold separately, that's gonna be freaking bullshit.
Problematic. Also, you can use the old Connects with it, which I wouldn't exactly care if that's the case, because, oh, look, I have a Connect.
True,
But,
but if you seriously had to spend $200 on a Connect,
no, that's problematic, and I know that's going to be a pain the second that's going to, if that happens.
Well, the
right?
Connect's only like $60 now. So seeing how quickly the price dropped from the 150 it was before, um, the
It'll be
Connect
20
shouldn't be
bucks.
that much.
Right, but that's the new. This is the new Connect.
Oh
This is
yeah,
the 2.0.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
this is
To
2.0.
Right.
basically clarify on the whole used game thing. Basically, Microsoft executive Phil Harris in an interview with Kotaku said basically a fee to play on basically there's a fee if you want to play on a second account. It will be the full MSRP. So basically you'll be having to pay 40, 50, $60 if you want to play that used copy on a separate Xbox without linking to the original owner's account.
Well, so just buy the game.
Yeah.
There you go.
That also raises up the question: how much are these games going to be?
That really is kind of just up for grabs right there. I hope they keep. Well, I would like to see it cheaper, but I hope it just stays at the basic.
Hey, we hope for the 60, but most likely it's gonna probably be pushed to 70.
Which is gonna be ridiculous because that's gonna be like almost spending $100 on the game.
Yeah, think about collector's editions. That's collectors like I am. Yeah, that's gonna be $100 collector's editions each
Yeah.
time. I'll probably stop my collection there.
But but here's the thing, like it's gonna be problematic for people who don't have a lot of money.
Yeah,
Granted, we know people that have that buy a lot of used games that like to trade in their games because they can't afford a $60 game. And the problem with these consoles is they don't like to put stuff on sale.
Mm-hmm.
well, stuff for Sony.
It was Sony,
Sony
yeah.
does good.
Yeah,
But I'm
like
talking about Microsoft because right now they're pushing this you can't have used game bullshit.
The
And
heck, dogs? Oh, I'll be right back.
another thing.
and
Well,
if you
also
look at
too,
their marketplace, they have shit for sales.
Well, there
well,
was
they
that
might
one.
be changing.
Go ahead, Kitty.
Go on, go on.
Go ahead.
They might be changing that up for the Xbox One. So
They
that's
better.
something that even because with the original Xbox, did they have a marketplace or anything, or was it just the flat out
The first Xbox? No,
games?
there was no marketplace. Oh, they kind of had one,
Okay.
but it
Yeah, they
was really just
kinda.
more of a beta to see who would actually do it. So it was kind of just a beta for that one.
Well, with the such the like spike on like the used games, they might do like more for the online marketplace.
Well, they did that
Um,
one week, remember, where they had like each day they had like different set of games for like $5, $10 and everything. Like, see if they did
mhm.
that more often, that'd be awesome. Because I sat there and bought Resident Evil 4 like on there just because it was like $10, so that was like awesome.
Yeah, so that's definitely they might be doing something more like that for the new console. So that's the thing.
Oh,
It really
shall I
depends
shut up
on.
now?
Welcome back.
Welcome
Um,
back to the game here.
it's something that it really depends how they execute everything else. Because if
It
they're
was
keeping things the same way, then yeah, it's not going to work. However, if they're changing up other things, it's something that could lead into a very promising console.
very true.
Right. They have to make it as good or as semi good as Steam. Like they're not afraid to put Skyrim for $40 or $30 for a $60 game. Like 2 months after its launch.
Yeah.
Hmm. It's one of those things too. Um, I could see Microsoft announcing this, like all this information, and then seeing how people react.
True.
You
Mm-hmm.
know,
But the problem with Microsoft at the same time, they'll just go with it.
Yeah.
they did listen on the controller.
Yeah, but it took them how long?
Well, how long have they been working on the console?
I don't know,
7 years.
because like they did
The
kind of try.
D-pad was a simple fix.
Yeah, because I mean, they kind of tried to fix it with the transforming one, but it's still more or less the same issue. Like it just slightly
If
made
I
it better.
remember correctly, I think Sony or Nintendo has like some sort of thing on that,
Yeah, they
like a
actually
patent.
there was some sort of patent. I don't know. I'm sure they could have
So
figured some way around it though.
Yeah.
depending on what exactly they patent, no.
Hmm.
Take out the D-pad. You don't need a D-pad. You just use it
Ah,
for
That's
inventory.
yeah, they could have done that.
D-pads for noobs.
Exactly. And fighting. Well, you don't even really need it for fighting games because all the professionals use fight sticks. So what's the point?
Yeah.
I like Fight Sticks.
Well,
Exactly.
for really skilled, I've seen some of them use the analog stick.
Dude, that's like fucking. Dude, if you could win an MLG tournament using an analog stick or Evo tournament, whatever they're called,
And bra
you're fucking
fucking vo.
pro. Exactly. But back to the point with the whole used games and the negative stuff that we're talking about.
I think we're actually on the Connect issue.
Yeah, Connect.
Yay, Connect.
Yeah, but I don't know if they can actually. From what it seems, they upgraded the shit out of it. So if they can basically actually put games that are good out for it and not just give us a bunch of like really horrible titles, and that'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But also, if
I
they're
just
gonna,
hope you can use the controller with the dashboard.
I would assume you would be. I don't see why not.
In theory, you should have no problem.
But then also,
I
then
can
that
say though that the Kinect, as far as like compared to the Sony Move, the Kinect is doing a lot better, and there's a lot more promising titles on the Kinect
I don't know.
compared to the Move.
Yeah, I can go with that one.
Yeah, I guess a
Like
bit.
Dragon
Yeah.
So
Ball
there,
Z Connect.
I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna mention that. I'm
But
playing
then,
Fable the Journey now. Come on now, I moved on.
but my thing is like, I'm wondering is like, if they're not gonna like if they're gonna sit there and actually bundle that with the system, that would make me think that that's gonna drive the cost of the system up even higher.
it depends if it's required for the system
It
to work.
is like
Well,
like they confirmed that you literally have to have that connected in order to use.
then that's not necessarily a optional thing. That is a necessity for the game. It's like selling the game without a controller
Uh,
or in
I,
all the ports.
I wouldn't put it past them.
We
Well,
already talking
technically,
about some money
technically,
first.
didn't the Wii did not come with the nunchuck?
No, they came with a nunchuck. They gave you. Oh no, yes, right. They gave you the Wiimote, but you had to buy the nunchuck separately.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most games
Was
require
the
that.
nunchuck 100% required?
For
no.
a lot of games. Well, not entirely, but for a lot of games, they kind of needed it.
Let's see, what was Wii released date back then?
Zelda.
Well, Zelda, you needed that one.
It was
Which Zelda?
November 2005 or 2006. 2 days after the PlayStation.
Okay, give me one second. I want to get you a list. Looking for one titles. Avatar: The Last Airbender, Call of Duty 3. I'm not gonna pronounce that. It's Japan. Sight Truck, Twilight Princess, Madden, Red Steel. Red Steel, you had to have that one. Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
We play. I know. What's that one game?
Wii Sports?
Wii Sports, you had to have for some games. You didn't need it for all of them, but you need it for some.
Boxing.
Boxing, especially.
That shit was
And
fun.
what sucks is when you have the Wii, you have to use different kind of ports with to play something else. Such as for me to play one future games I'm gonna do Zombies Ate My Neighbors, I gotta use a Pro controller to play that.
Yeah.
I just hope more games does not support the Kinect. And I just hope they don't try to integrate Kinect with every single game.
See, I want to use more Kinect stuff, but I gotta make sure it works before I actually
Then
if it
also I'm
actually
curious
works
to
with the game.
like, what happens if like let's say you're playing a game that basically requires a Kinect, and let's say I don't feel like having my lights on. So if you have your lights off, is the Kinect going to work in the dark, or are you going to sit there have to have the lights on all the time when playing that game?
Now, is the new Kinect going to work with black people this time?
Oh wait, did the original one not work with them?
I don't think it did. You may be right here, depressingly.
Wait, didn't the Kinect go off body heat? Or no, was it
No.
actually?
No.
Oh shit, that's horrible. Actually, that's
That's why you aren't supposed to wear like a colored shirt
Yeah,
that matches the background.
oh
yeah.
And
that's
that's why
horrible.
the little ball on the wand, it will change color depending on what the background is.
Well, it's the other thing. At least we don't have to worry about backwards compatibility issues with freaking. Because I remember when PS3 first came out, when trying to play a PS2 game on there, it was pixelated like crap.
But they fixed that over time.
Oh yeah, they fixed it, but I
And
mean
then
when
they
it.
got rid of it at the same time too.
Because I remember passing by was it EB Games at the time, and they had a PS2 game on the PS3 demo, and it was just like looked like horrible.
Right, but by the time I got my PlayStation 3, the backwards compatibility was fixed, so I had no issues.
Also, the fact that Sony originally launched their controllers with no vibration.
Right, but I'm pretty sure they're smart now, and I'm pretty sure the Xbox is going to have a vibration on the controllers.
Yeah, so it seems like they're most likely gonna have their stuff together. But anyways, back onto basically what are some other things that you guys didn't like about it?
I didn't really like, I guess, their exclusives, like, that they shown.
they're relying with some of the main exclusives that we know and love and know and hate for my sake, but it just doesn't. We're hoping it goes. These new ones that are coming out, we're hoping they're good.
Right.
Because honestly, some of their exclusives that they named right off the bat didn't honestly impress me. As to
Exactly.
PS4, when they showed off their new exclusives, those all
Money.
impressed me.
I just need my computer.
Now, another thing, I just don't like how they push the TV so much.
Yeah, they got Xbox TV, till someone yells at Xbox porn. They go, oh no, crap, turn it off.
I think it's one of those things they're trying to show more things. Because I could see too, they'd be like, "Oh, by the way, Xbox TV," and then that's it. A lot of people would complain, "Well, why didn't they show more on the TV? Why didn't they do that? Why didn't they do that?"
Like, it's
True
kind of
that.
You
cool,
do
the
have a
whole
point.
voice activation thing, but yeah.
Yeah. But you know what the Xbox seems like they're missing?
Huh.
All the sharing that the PlayStation has.
That is true.
And sharing is caring.
I mean, because a lot of the stuff that they showed with the whole being able to like jump in on your friend's game, or friend goes, dude, how'd you get past this part? You go, here, let me show you. Like that stuff is like, wow, that's actually a pretty cool idea.
Right. You know, it's up to you if you want to enable it or not, but it's there. And the whole streaming to Ustream,
Which I
it just
thought
starts.
that is awesome, especially for like
With the
people.
whole
Go on.
sharing thing, I actually have people complain about that.
How? I mean, because for us people who do YouTube stuff, like that's gonna be awesome because you literally just live stream straight from your console.
Well, I mean, I know GameStop's already selling recording devices that you basically record it and then the device will automatically put it on YouTube. But with the sharing, as far as I don't know, I've had people like complaining and not like some of those features. Like with I think GGN mentions like something like jumping into somebody's game,
No, well,
or did I
Right.
just hear you wrong?
no, that was me.
That
Like that
Oh,
was basically like, well, the only thing is that's kind of cool, I think, because like we've all had that issue where it's like you call up your friend and say, hey, how do you pass this part? You have to basically try to have them explain it to you, see if you can figure it out. But it's the other person's watching. Oh wait, you're doing that wrong. Go over there. Like they don't have to jump into your game, but they can literally watch what you're trying to do and basically say, oh yeah, hey, try this or try that.
That'd be
and
pretty
I'm
yeah.
pretty
cool.
sure you can disable all those features.
Yeah, it's like not like
At
it's
least
gonna be.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna
Well,
have somebody like instantly like, boop boop boop. It's like stop messaging me.
Or it could be all like, hey, this is like a pre-show of a Let's Play video.
Yeah,
I can't get video views for that, so I don't care. You get out.
Yeah,
that
so
is true.
disable it.
I don't know. Like I said, there's a couple games that do have that already, where you could just hop into someone's game, and I've had people complain and return games because they don't like that.
Right.
Call of
And the
Duty.
funny
And I've also had people come in and tell me very awkward stories. I think it was Dead Island 1 where you could do that.
Yeah.
Um, One of my coworkers actually at GameStop, she was trying to play the game on by herself, like she don't want to play with anybody else, and I don't know if it's not enabled to actually take it off or not, but
it
this
is.
guy kept popping into her game and trying to heal her, and she eventually hit him with something and ran away, but she had to keep running away from him because he kept like bugging her.
He's just trying to
Right.
make sure
And
she
all these
doesn't
He
games
die.
wanted to
have
be.
and the thing is all these games already have options where you can turn all that off.
Yeah,
Because
because who
the
wants
game
jerks coming in
developers are
and
smart
healing?
enough. Yeah, because they're smart enough to realize people just do that kind of bullshit, and people just want to play alone. So they turn it off, or they want to make the game private. So they make it all those options, and it's up to the player to figure out those options.
And
See,
this brings up my next question. Is the average person smart enough to figure this out?
If not,
whew,
then they shouldn't be playing games.
Uh-huh. It's kind of like parents trying to play games, though.
We have 2-year-olds playing Call of Duty.
we don't
That's
need
the
to bring that
parents'
up.
fault.
No, no, brings back bad memories, especially in Halo 3. Oh God.
Bad memories. Wait,
Yes.
what?
It brought
Oh,
me back when I played Call of Duty 4 when I was 2.
what the fuck? It wasn't even out.
Shut
Let's
up.
say let's say when I was 2, there was Mario.
I hate it when
When I
people
was
just jump in on
When
my
I
game,
was
Mario.
2, it was Donkey Kong.
When I was two,
When I was
wouldn't
two,
have
we
played
didn't have
it.
these next gen consoles.
Actually, no. When I was two, actually, no. Wait, the year I was born, Final Fantasy, Mega Man, those titles freaking launched on the year I was born. So that was kind of cool.
And I dropped my glasses.
I think Donkey Kong was the year I was born. My mom actually got a Game Boy. Um, so like when she'd have to be up in the middle of the night with me, she would play that.
Good parenting right there.
So Donkey Kong was literally my lullaby.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah. But as far as the sharing, all that sharing shit, you could all
Mario Kart was. Oh, sorry.
you can turn all that off and stuff.
Whoa!
So
True story. Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo was actually released the day that I would have been two.
Huh.
That you would have been to?
That I was two.
If it weren't for that awful accident.
Yeah, exactly.
where you had to repeat a year of your life.
That's depressing.
Okay,
Got me
anyways.
there.
So as far as the new consoles, what am I leaning towards based off the information that I have? The used games is a big factor of mine. Even
Yes,
though
it
I
is.
kind of lean towards the digital side of things, I see myself buying used games once in a while.
I'm still
About a
kind of
lot
a
of games.
person who's like me personally. I kind of am still one of those guys who likes to have like that physical copy right there.
Yes. I have 100 of those.
Right, and I'm the guy that likes to avoid sales tax as much as possible.
I'm that guy too.
And
It really depends where they decide to go with it.
very true. But
Same here too. Like if
Mhm.
everybody decides to go with the Xbox, I'm just gonna have to force myself to get the Xbox. Or if anyone decides to get with the PlayStation, I'll have to force myself to get the PlayStation.
Hey, do I need to say it again?
what?
Wii U.
Okay, yeah, Wii U.
Yeah, it's all about the Wii U, guys. Just stop right there.
Just stop right there.
Don't
What you
even
already want.
worry about it.
That's it. End
Which
of
I think we
recording.
should just stop recording and just focus on the Wii U.
Concert of the year.
But
Totally.
yeah, but as between the two consoles coming out right at the moment, I'm actually leaning towards the PlayStation 4, which is funny because I actually used to be a total Xbox fanboy. Which is funny because before being an Xbox fanboy, I was a PS2 fanboy.
You just skip every other generation.
Pretty much, yeah.
True story.
Yeah, it's like you're Sony's lover 1 year, then you're Microsoft's lover 1 year. You get passed around like a cheap whore.
I don't know. The
Just a
past
gaming slut.
say the past two generations, I got all three of them. So see if I can continue that.
I've actually did pretty good this generation with getting all three.
Maybe a little too late, but yeah, we got them all three.
Yeah, did it.
Oh wait,
I
never
have an
mind.
Xbox.
I don't have a Wii technically. I forgot about that. I can play
What?
Wii games, but
Yeah, well, technically your Wii U is a Wii, so
it's just a fancy Wii. It's all it is.
Or if you want to be all Canadian, you get to get the Wii Mini that has absolutely no internet connectivity whatsoever.
Can I go? Can I go to Canada to get the Wii Mini? I just want it because it has Mini in the name.
Uh,
It's kind of like the micro Game Boy.
that was a cool
Is it
idea.
that
'Cause
tiny?
yeah, like literally, you could have it as a keychain, pretty much.
Yeah, it was tiny.
I
Okay,
mean,
is
you
this
couldn't
sad
see
that
the
I
screen
like
for.
legitly want it?
You mean you can't see the screen for shit? Just saying.
I kind of wanted one just because it was for the fun of it because it looked pretty interesting. But other than that, I had no need for it.
Even with my eyes, I'm just kind of squinting at the screen. It's like,
Wait, are we talking about the Wii Mini or the Micro?
Micro.
micro.
Oh, never mind.
Both.
Never mind.
yeah. So I guess at this point, I'm still gonna be playing a lot of PC games because my PC can handle the next generation games.
Show off.
For now.
For now, yeah. Well, my PC can play Assassin's Creed 3 like it's amazing.
My PC can play League of Legends. I'm
So
not playing
can
League of Legends again. Don't ask.
Oh, I just got my account set up. Do you want to play League of Legends?
I've
I'm not
actually
getting addicted to League of Legends again.
I've tried to play League of Legends, but I'll sit there and download it, install it, then not play it, then uninstall it.
If
I
I
don't
play
know
League of
why.
Legends, I'm done for the day. That's all I'll play.
And so my personal opinion is either towards the PS4 or the PC.
Wii U all day, baby. I'm looking towards Xbox One. I like Microsoft.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I've had my gripes with Sony, but then, like after owning the PS3, I've actually liked the PS3 quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And mainly, I get a lot of the games on Xbox only because most of my friends play on Xbox. So,
I play on Xbox.
Kitty.
Kitty, what's your opinion?
I need more information. Just because I know
Okay,
right.
that's not the answer. Wrong answer. If you had to buy them right now, it came out
I would
today. You gotta pick one.
honestly, I would save my money.
Good answer.
No.
That's my
Oh.
answer.
That's actually a really good answer. That was
But
actually.
all you should care about is YouTube and those unboxings to get you views.
I don't do unboxings.
That's not the point. Do unboxings.
Yeah. Be like this. Be like other YouTubers out there. Just buy the system to do an unboxing, never play it.
That's horrible.
Trade it in.
But no, seriously, like right now, I have a feeling that yeah, we have this information about the two new consoles. By the time they come out, we're gonna have different information.
Yeah,
Exactly.
watch everything change completely.
Like with the
Yeah.
Microsoft, like there's a lot of things that it really just
I
it
mean, do
depends
got
how they
E3 coming
execute
up in like a month.
exactly.
That's what we should wait
Um,
for is E3.
um, but yeah, like the marketplace, like it depends how they do the marketplace. Like I said, it depends how each console executes everything.
Right. Well, regardless, Steam has the best marketplace right now.
And I think when it comes to the newer gen consoles, I think PS4 is going to have a little bit of an upper hand when it comes to their marketplace because they've been running that pretty well for a while, minus the whole hacking like a year or so ago. But yeah,
Right.
It
I
happens a couple
just,
times.
yeah, I
So
like the fact that the PS3 has DDR5 over
yeah.
DDR3, and that's going to help with the frame rate. And it's going to help
yeah,
run these games a little smoother.
Let alone
Hmm.
we actually watched the PS4 sit there and emulate like was it a million different moving parts at one time? Like we watched it live doing that. So I thought that was pretty neat that they did that.
Right. And from what I've seen so far, all they can really show on the Xbox was trailers.
Yeah, like we at least saw gameplay. Like I forgot what that other thing was, but like with the ice and the fire and that monster, I don't even think it was the actual game, but they basically showed like a tech demo of them being able to go through the game, look around, but all the graphics were like really well done. So the fact that they're able to show us live gameplay and not just trailers is what I like right there.
I like gameplay.
Yeah.
And also,
Gameplay just
And
sells it.
I just don't like the fact how they're just bragging the Connect, and I just don't like the fact if they force Connect down our throats even more, and force TV and entertainment down our throats even more with the Xbox.
that's the thing. If I want to watch the TV, I'll sit there and
I'll watch TV.
yeah. But if like when I
that's
turn
another
on,
thing too. That's kind of interesting that they're doing the TV. Is it a paid subscription
They said something about
or is that
needing your service provider.
so that
okay?
makes me wonder if
Well,
certain service providers are going to provide a special Xbox deal or something.
maybe.
Yeah.
Well, because that's just interesting that they're. I just thought of this too because a lot of people are actually not getting cable because of programs like Netflix and Hulu Plus. Um, it's just a cost that a lot of people could find cheaper elsewhere.
Right.
So with the Microsoft TV, if it's going to be like normal TV or like a system like Netflix or Hulu, that's actually is really cool depending on how much it is, if you have to pay for it, how that all works.
Oh man, Kez, yeah, because if you looked at regular cable, which is like what, 40, $60 a month, versus Netflix or Hulu, where you're paying like $10 a month or even seven,
Hmm.
then obviously I'm gonna go with Netflix. Because honestly, if I were to sit there and not have cable, I just flat out would just get both Netflix and Hulu and be set.
Yeah, because it's less cost.
Yeah.
Right. Or it's a really good source of place to get your TV.
YouTube.
Pirate Bay.
Oh god, no, we're not gonna go into pirating stuff.
We don't need to go in your city.
Right. People actually seriously thought the only reason why I named it the Pirate Bay is to get views.
I saw it come out. I just laughed so freaking hard. I'm like, really?
I know, because I saw that, I was just like, what the heck? Because I actually clicked on it myself just 'cause I was curious, like, what the heck?
Yeah, I named my CD Pirate Bay. It'd be funny.
It's a true
That's
story. My city was still better.
Hey, shut up. Dude, I have so many problems with my city. It's not even funny.
And you kept sending your crime my way. It irritated the crap out of me. And someone's breaking up really hard over there.
It's probably Kitty.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
probably.
Kitty.
Sounds like a microphone issue more than anything.
No, her internet's actually been messing up lately.
Oh, okay. That sucks.
So, anyways,
Alright.
I'm guessing we should probably wrap it up with talking about what we're going to be doing with our channels, possibly.
Or do you guys want to talk about Nintendo real quick?
Oh, Nintendo. I love the
Yeah,
Wii.
actually, that's a good idea. Let's talk about how Nintendo handled the launch of their next gen console.
No, I'm talking about not only that. I'm
Again.
talking about what the whole YouTube thing.
Oh, that is very true. The fact that now all of a sudden they're going like, oh, we got partners, we're partners with YouTube now, so let's go ahead and.
I want my money now. I want the YouTube money.
It doesn't
All of
seem
it.
like they're gonna want you to take it down. They just want the money that from your views.
Yes.
But yeah, Nintendo is not the first company that did this.
True.
Ubisoft, like I get hit with notices with Ubisoft all the time.
That was horrible.
Capcom, um,
That's also
THQ
horrible.
sometimes.
That sucked
You
too
know,
because I remember I sat there and recorded like a good 2 hours of Resident Evil 6. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be awesome because I actually had like good footage for that one and it was actually turned out pretty funny. Go to upload it, episode 1 fine. Episode 2 was like Capcom. I was like, damn it. And of course, if you ever want to reach the company, they'll know they ain't gonna get back to you.
right? And they let you keep the content on there, but you can't make any revenue on it.
It's not.
And
Are you really going to make up revenue that quickly, though? I mean, we are still small channels, technically.
Yeah.
but the problem is, it's like if we have all these claims on our channels, we're not going to get partnered.
True.
We're already partnered.
But I'm saying it affects us, anyways, even though we're our partner, because our partnerships is probably going to look like, wait a minute, why are we keeping this guy when he has a bunch of copyright strikes? We're not getting paid.
I don't know, that
True.
means if like just like a personal thing with my channel, I almost like try to keep anything from having even third party content notices.
Same
Yeah,
here.
that's usually the main one that gets us, because that's what kills the revenue. Because I only have one copyright notice on my whole channel right now, and
I was
that's
actually
legitimate.
surprised I actually
Is it
uploaded
Nintendo?
How'd you know? You know
I
what
actually
game
like
it is?
Mario.
Super Mario Brothers Wii U.
Metroid Prime.
Ah, wait, which one?
Port 16.
No, I mean like
Really?
what system?
First one on Wii. Yeah, port
Oh, okay.
16 of all things.
I was gonna say because I've been doing all the old NES games and stuff. They don't give a shit about those.
It's for all those newer stuff.
Yeah.
I got hit with the one from Super Mario Brothers Wii U on the Space Circuit channel.
Really?
Yeah.
I did it. That's awesome.
Well, yeah. Was it? Oh, yeah, I was gonna mention one thing. I actually uploaded the clip at the very end of Black Ops 2 that actually had Avenged Sevenfold music playing, and I actually
Oh,
managed to get the copyright strike off.
that's nice.
Because
Really?
basically,
Oh,
I actually looked it up. There's a way to do it. You basically have to. I copy and pasted this message saying, like, I do not intend to claim this any other way, blah, blah, blah. Basically, put that in the description and that in the dispute, and surprisingly, got taken off.
you know what I
Wow.
did? I just didn't even upload it.
Tomb Raider's also been a hit and miss with third party notices.
It's
I'm a-
Ubisoft. What do you? Oh no, that's Square Enix.
Well, it's actually only because certain scenes that actually have the orchestra music in it.
Hmm.
Right.
Okay.
But those generally
Speaking
come
of
off.
speaking of bullshit, I wanted to see if I can do Far Cry Blood Dragon. I seriously doubted it. That video got far as being blocked because
Whoa.
What?
the music.
That's weird
Because
because
of
I
the
talked to
music?
another YouTuber and stuff who is also doing Far Cry Blood Dragon, and he said he didn't have any issues with it.
A true story about Far Cry 3 for $15.
God damn.
Where at?
A pawn shop.
Oh, nice. But the problem is, it's like the point is, certain game publishers are doing that regardless. If Nintendo's publicly admitting to it.
Yeah, so they're just going, hey, just by the way, we're doing this, but Go ahead, keep uploading it. We don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah, just keep doing it. You're cool.
Well, because Nintendo's
Ubisoft,
looking at it
Capcom.
is because the Nintendo's looking at it kind of smartly though, because though it sucks for us, they're looking as, hey, we let them upload the videos, that makes us money. The other company's like, no, we don't want it on there. It's like, you dumb shits, just claim our videos and you make money. And technically, it's free advertisement. I sit there and watched a Let's Play on Blood Dragon, and I was like, shit, that looks awesome. I want to buy that now.
Right.
Yeah, that's how it
and,
generally works.
right. And now it's gonna discourage people from uploading Nintendo stuff. Like I'm discouraged from uploading any Capcom or any Ubisoft game. It's
Konami.
gonna and Konami, and it's just gonna discourage people from doing it unless they're partnered where they can legally get that stuff off because they're
Oh,
legally allowed to do that.
you also have some of the Let's Players that focus only on Nintendo games. Look at Nintendo Capri Sun, Chugga Connery, some ones of that level. They have major notices among all their videos because of this. And
Right.
that's their way of living.
Right. And my problem, and Nintendo does not affect me directly, but what it could turn into affects us.
Right. In the long term, this could hurt us majorly.
Well, because I mean,
Right.
yeah, because if other companies look at that, hey, Nintendo has a good idea, let's us try that too. And
Just imagine if Call of Duty did that.
oh God, you know how much money they would make off that? Dear God.
And you know how much people, you know how many people would upload Call of Duty videos?
A
Not
lot.
Not a lot. So that
Oh,
They'd
yeah.
all
thank
go
God
to
for
Let's
that too.
Plays, and walkthroughs, which would be our competition.
Yeah,
Just-
it'll be a good thing that there's less Call of Duty videos on the internet, and it'll be a bad thing because there'll be more Let's Players on the internet.
Yeah, and that would kill us.
But it's kind of like the whole situation is kind of like over and done with. They did it, and hopefully they'll either take it back, or if it doesn't, or it doesn't affect us in the long run. That's all I
Yes.
want to get across.
which speaking of Call of Duty, I've actually
Call of
started.
Duty.
Yeah.
Call
But
of Duty.
yeah, actually finally decided to start a Call of Duty on like multiplayer series on my channel and everything.
I have one Call of Duty Black Ops 2 video on my whole channel. That's it.
It's just funny because since basically I'm not that good at all, I've actually named my series basically Road to Not Sucking.
You want me to help you
Nice.
out?
Which it works, because I mean, like honestly, it's funny because in my first video when I officially named the series, I was sitting there going like, okay, I'm gonna attempt not to suck this much of the game. I was like, nail 2 guys. It's like, all right, as I was saying, I'm trying not to get killed as much. Freaking nail another 2 guys. I keep nailing people. It's like, all right, as I'm talking about sucking, I'm actually nailing like everybody.
And then you
Right.
start doing bad when you start talking you're doing good.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
So as far as so what are you guys doing on your YouTube channels?
I have a list.
Oh God.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Oh god, I don't want to spoil some of this stuff yet, because actually I'm waiting for. I already have a summer planned out. A
Well,
summer
I guess you could
planned
talk
out.
about what you want to talk about.
I don't know what's killing me was I originally had planned to do 20 games this year total, and I've actually had to back that off because of basically personal reasons in school. I don't know how many I'm gonna go down to, but I know it's not gonna be 20.
Right.
I know I'm actually doing pretty. Let's see, right now, well, recently.
Oh, oh!
Go
I was
on.
wondering why I didn't hear a woman's voice. Maybe wondering why I didn't hear a chick for a while.
Huh. Yeah, I think it's either is Kitty still in the conversation? Because I think I can hear her breaking in and out.
She just
Hold on, I see a message. She's still in the chat.
yeah, I had to re-invite her.
Oh yeah, I see that. Anyways, while we're trying to do that, so Factor, did you actually have anything to add about putting what's coming up on your channel or what future plans?
I have future plans. I just want to wait till see what it plays out of, and then I'll go from there. Cause I'll like later on, I'm gonna have a major update on the first of the month.
I know. Well, I know for my channel, see, because for series goes, basically I finished, of course, Black Ops 2, Halo 4. Where I'm at on, what was it, Sleeping Dogs, it's looking like it's coming up to the end. So then basically after that, it's basically going to be Pokemon, which is sort of a side project, what was it? Tomb Raider, which I'm still Tomb Raider and BioShock Infinite are probably going to be my main two series that are going to be a little bit more until I actually finish through. Then I'm debating on whether or not I want to pick up on what was it, Borderlands 2 again.
Nice.
Oh, we gotta do more Borderlands 2.
I'm
I don't
done
know.
with that game.
As for future projects, I'm actually not sure right now.
Hey, speaking of Borderlands, hey Gary, we're gonna play Dead Island again.
Yes, we got to.
We got-
Okay, so
we gotta yell at each other more.
yes, totally. But as far as what I'm doing right now, I'm doing BioShock Infinite,
How'd you just get
and
back in here? No, I didn't add her to the call, did I?
No, I did rejoin.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yay.
Yeah, but it was doing like this, like seriously, all you guys sounded like robots.
You sound
Like
like a
someone was
robot.
being. Do I really?
yeah, you were.
Well, you
We
did
Well,
didn't.
sound
you
like
did.
a robot.
Yeah,
Well,
we
when
don't
I,
know what's wrong with you. That
well, I
situation.
wasn't saying anything at all. But basically, what was happening is everyone sounded like a robot, but it was all like rhythmic.
Oh, it's like
It
Daft
wasn't
Punk?
like no, well, kinda.
Oh.
But at
Mr.
one point,
Roboto?
but like every 5 seconds, it sounded like someone was being slapped in the face.
Oh, was it like
Like it
Alpha
was
from the Power Rangers?
no.
Oh, now I'm confused.
So
Good
yeah,
reference,
I'm
though.
really sorry about that.
That's cool.
It's all good.
Are we still
Okay, so
recording?
I'm trying to finish BioShock
Yes,
Infinite. I'm doing Dead Island with Factor the game.
we are. Oh yeah,
Yes, Dead Island Riptide, if you guys are
there you
wondering.
go.
Now, I have a slight dilemma. Even though I'm working, I'm going to school. I chat with my girlfriend a lot, so I haven't had time to record. So, and another thing is, I can't afford new games anymore.
Very true.
Yeah, I'm going old school mainly.
And the
I'm at
problem is with new games now, too much copyright bullshit. I
Copyright. There's too many people doing the games all at once.
yeah.
right, and
I
I
think that's
got
my issue with new games too. Is like I like to do new titles, but then so many other popular people doing those new titles, I'm not getting as much of the views.
Because literally,
and,
I'm subscribed to 40 people, and every Tuesday is a brand new game on one of my subscriber feeds, and it just drives me nuts.
I'm actually
I've
half.
actually
Meh.
Yeah.
gone.
I'll say I was actually half.
Um,
Okay, never mind, Kitty, you go on ahead.
you go.
Okay, I was gonna say, once I run out of my new titles, I was actually half tempted to go through the Uncharted series.
You know what I would probably, if I was used to you doing your NES challenge, you try to actually go back to the NES games you actually did like and try to actually do a full playthrough on them.
That'd
yeah,
be hard
That'd actually be pretty
because
cool.
I can get kind of far on them, but then I actually, funny enough, is my next episode coming up this Thursday. Basically, is I started playing this game called Lolo, but there's basically all three of my games are Lolo 1, 2, and 3, and then basically it literally reminds me of Mario for the first two beginning cutscenes.
Huh?
Because
There's
basically,
cutscenes?
well, like a little beginning video, whatever.
is it fully cinematic cutscenes
No, it's not
better than
fully
Halo?
cinematic. But basically,
Better than Crisis?
you're this blue ball, and your girlfriend's a pink ball, and then a pink ball gets stolen away by this monster in this flying craft, and you have to get
Yeah,
these
I
different.
know
I
Lolo.
actually know it. Yeah, I know what game you're talking about.
So yeah, the first one basically same that storyline. Second one, pretty much the same thing. Third one, I actually liked the third one because you kind of basically ends up with most of your kingdom getting turned to stone, and you're kind of going through these different puzzles. So, but like they actually have to make you think of like how you're supposed to sit there and do it. So it's actually an interesting puzzle game.
True story, Lolo was actually made by the same people who did Kirby.
Yeah, that's what I noticed because when I was first playing, I was like, how? Is that the people who did Kirby? So I thought that was
Yep.
actually pretty neat.
Yeah. So,
Ooh, it's actually on
so
the Virtual Console. I didn't know
yeah.
that.
So as far as what I'm doing, after I finish BioShock Infinite, I don't know what I'm gonna do with anything else with newer games. If you guys are wondering about my Injustice, I got hit with 5 copyright notices from Warner Brothers.
I was hearing about that.
5.
5.
Cool.
And so I'm like, you know what? Fuck new games, because I spent $60 on that new game, and I get hit with notices.
Yeah. That's basically why when it comes to me doing a new game, I usually download like another person's Let's Play, put it on private, upload it. If I get copyright notices, then I don't do it. If I don't get copyright notices, I'm good.
Yeah, but this is from episode 8 to 12.
Oh, that's well, that's right. Well, the only thing I think is I don't think they give a shit about multiplayer, but when it comes to their story, I guess.
I can understand the story because it has all the music in it. And that's what.
Yeah, the music and
It's
cutscenes, I think that's what gets
It
people
also
all
is
the
Marvel
time.
too.
Me and DC.
true.
Shut up, yeah, DC. That's what I totally said.
Right. So as far as me doing older games, I do not know how old should I go back, you know?
I was actually thinking if I go through and complete my NES challenge, I was almost tempted to step it up and do a Super Nintendo challenge.
You could do that too.
That'd be fun.
And
That's the
as
new place
far
always
as
to my neighbors.
Crisis, yeah. As far as Crisis 3, I don't know if I should finish it because that game is like really boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I would not have suspected that one actually.
I actually did. I was never a fan of Crisis series at all, and
Crisis 2 was amazing. And
I
I
didn't
don't
like
know.
it.
I don't know. I'm just not having fun playing it, so I don't have fun recording it.
Yeah, I could like honestly, if you're not having fun playing it, there's really no point in recording it unless you got that much of a freaking fan base wanting more episodes of it. Then maybe, but even then,
Yeah, that additional motivation. But I mean, I,
Right. And I want to get you guys' feedback on it as the fans. So leave me a comment in this video or any of my videos. If you guys want to see me do more Crisis 3, let me know.
see, it's like we do so much content. Have we actually took a break from doing new content for a while?
I took a break from YouTube for a month.
And you did. I've
But
been
you're still
solid.
uploading and doing stuff.
I've been solid straight doing this for 2 years, coming up in July. And I mean, after a while, it kind of wears down on you.
I felt kind of worn
Doing new
out.
content?
Just doing no, not just doing new game, just doing new videos for 2 years. I mean, I have almost 800 videos over 2 years, 30 different games.
that is crazy.
I got more videos than you.
Hey, yeah, I've done more games than you though.
You
True.
got
I
a lot.
probably did a lot longer games than you for a while.
And then I put Final Fantasy 8 and Legend of Dragoon.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
then I'm like, damn.
I remember I was doing Kings of Amalur for a while, but after a while of recording, it just started getting kind of boring to record.
Exactly.
Because it
You
got
know,
to
games
so much
shouldn't
where
get
you would like one games I've kind of noticed I need to stay away from is like really long kind of adventure games like that. Because like even Borderlands 2, it's like
Have you
it's
actually played Kingdoms of Amalur before recording?
I played a bit of it and stuff, but like
That's actually what part of it gets you. Because before you should actually do a game like that, you should at least play it through
yeah,
to see if
because
you
like
actually want to do it.
well, because another thing is if you're gonna play like an adventure game like that, it's a good idea to play through it first because otherwise you're not wandering around for
Right.
hours while recording, saying what the fuck do I do?
I was like, Final Fantasy
Yeah,
8 was
but
my
people like
third
that though.
playthrough of it. I've been Final Fantasy 8 3 times
It
so
depends
far.
too. It depends what you're doing while you're adventuring and trying to figure out how lost you are.
Very
I
true.
usually sing. I usually sing.
Wow.
Right. But as far as that, yeah, that's all I'm doing on my channel. I've been thinking about live streaming, but I haven't really forked up the money to live stream because I really can't afford it.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I would be tempted to live stream, but my whole thing is like if I'm gonna live stream, I want to have like a good amount of fan base so I know if I say, "Hey guys, I'm gonna live stream on this date," I'm gonna have a grip of those people actually wanting to watch that live stream.
Yeah, but if you live stream on Twitch TV, people could just stumble on your live stream on like YouTube.
That is very true.
Because when I was doing tests, people were actually stumbling on my test live streams.
Yeah, some people stumbled on my Pokemon test live streams, which I just wish I could do something besides Pokemon or League of Legends or have
Right. Well,
What
we
Pokemon
just
game?
I did an Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke. It didn't end
Ah,
well.
fun. I
yeah.
want to do the Rocket Challenge.
What's the Rocket Challenge?
Um, besides like whatever starter you choose, you're limited on like the type of Pokemon that you could capture. I think you have to use a action replay though, because you have to be able to steal other people's Pokemon, and the action replay allows you to capture other people's
Ooh,
Pokemon.
Or
Yeah,
the
it's
trainer
trending,
Joe.
right?
Or the trainer
pretty cool.
Joey challenge.
Oh,
What's
just
that?
for
Fix
the
your
title.
status.
Yeah. Basically, all you can use is a Rattata.
Dude, I don't know. During my Nuzlocke, one of my episodes, I had Eradicate,
Okay.
and
Okay,
he was a boss.
Okay, here's what you do. This is a challenge I heard from my friends. You start up the game, you choose your starter. Um, if your Pokemon dies, you let him go, and if all your Pokemon dies, you have to delete your game, start over.
That's a Nuzlocke.
Oh yeah, okay. Saw that.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was, but you should do that challenge.
It sucks 'cause I was originally doing the Pokemon Red for the Game Boy, but I had to actually completely cancel that series due to my computer basically deciding to take a crap thanks to my awesome freaking Seagate hard drive. So I actually I decided, well, I still want to do Pokemon, so I just screw it. I'll just bump it up to Emerald.
Yeah,
I'm
at
gonna do
least you're not
Pokemon
carrying
Black and
someone's
White.
team.
What's up?
I'm gonna do Pokemon Black or White.
I wish I
I
had a
s-
CS capturing device.
Well, I need to figure out how, because I've seen some people be able to do it, like where they have a border around their whole game. I was like, I need to figure out how the hell they do that.
Well, it's pretty easy.
Explain.
Not the Pirate Bay.
No, when we're off camera or off recording, I'll explain it.
Okay.
That's a really bad thing to say while recording.
It adds mystery to the video.
Well, yeah,
Um,
people came here about the Xbox and what we're doing on our channel.
True.
Now we're going off topic completely.
But
Going.
yeah, so
yeah,
that's
what
what.
was exactly the topic that we're
We're
supposed to
basically
talk about?
discussing about what we're doing on our channels and what we have planned for our channels.
Ah, got it.
I know, like
Yeah.
the only ideas I can think of that I might have coming up for our channel is going back and doing a Bioshock 1 and what was it? Uncharted 1 possibly.
Nice.
You want to do a Bioshock 1 race?
So guys, so
Oh
you can
God.
complete it the fastest.
It's actually kind of funny that you say Bioshock Toast because I was kind of thinking of that, and we
Come on,
kind of
Garrett.
share
Let's do the
one
four-way
copy of the
Bioshock
game.
race right now.
Oh
The
God.
problem is me and Toast share the copy.
Oh.
So,
You can find them for $5 somewhere.
Yeah, seriously.
so.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
true.
hey, Adam, it's free on It was free on PlayStation Plus for a while.
That is true.
Then he'll do
There you go.
PC, I'll do 360, she'll do 360, he can do PS3. It would work out.
Yeah, I'll do PC because I got it for $5 on the PC.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Good old Steam.
True story, I shot
I
Bioshock 2.
I am gonna be doing another game, but I can't exactly say what yet.
Oh, you can say.
It's Portal.
So what?
No,
So
because
sorry.
I'm actually waiting.
Is it Portal?
Shut up. Um,
It's Portal.
Just the one up.
well,
I'm
not
gonna do Portal
necessarily,
2.
but okay, never mind.
I'm kidding. Okay, go on. I suck at
Do you really?
It's not. I mean, no, I could figure it out. It's just something I don't want to do on a walkthrough, unless I've actually
When
beat
I
the
played
game.
it,
Hide the
yeah.
Wii U.
But other than that, I'm doing Borderlands 2. I just got to the point where I met Tiny Tina and helped her with her tea party.
That was entertaining.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, it
I like
was.
that part.
She cracks me up.
Tiny Tina DLC.
Wait, who's the voice actor for Tiny Tina?
Look it up. I think it's
I think I know who it
Tara
is.
Strong.
Yeah,
No,
sounds
it's not
about
Tara
right. Oh,
It would sound about right for
Ash
Tara Strong.
Versh.
Okay,
Ash
so
Versh.
what are you guys playing in your personal time when you're not recording?
Pokemon Black 2.
Pokemon Heart Gold.
I am actually, since I've never done it in the past, big
Oh, Heavy
shocker,
Rain.
but yeah, was it my current series I'm actually playing through is basically every God of War game, except for Ascensions because I don't own that one.
And you
Yeah.
shouldn't get it because it's bad.
Yeah, but yeah, I beat Ghost of Sparta recently. I've actually just started on Chains of Olympus today, so yeah.
I thought I'd be Heavy Rain last night.
What did you think of that game?
I freaking love that game.
I know. I'm gonna plan on buying it.
Like, it's probably one of my favorite games out there for this generation.
That's alright, but still, so far, hands down for what I've played for this generation, BioShock. Well, yeah, this current generation, BioShock Infinite has to have one of the best endings I've played in like a long time.
I don't know. Heavy Rain.
I
messes
haven't
with
actually
you.
personally beat Heavy Rain, so I guess I can't
Oh.
really
No.
speak for that.
Prof Toast spent 30 minutes on the part where you're screaming, Jason.
Oh my
That's
god.
right. I literally started walking around in circles screaming Jason. I walked up to another lady, just started screaming Jason at her until she walked away. That was
Jason!
that was my
That's
adventures.
Prof Toast's experience with Heavy Rain.
I need to buy that game, but yeah.
Oh God. And
Do let's play of it. 20-minute
so
episode.
so Adam, what else are you playing on your personal time?
See, I've actually oh yeah, well of course Pokemon was it White 2. And I've actually, thanks to freaking me listening to this soundtrack by Too Mellow and Jay-Z called Chrono Jiggy, I've actually started playing Chrono Trigger on my Vita.
Nice.
Some fun shit.
Now, are you playing White 2 because you're white, or are you just like the game?
No, because God, that's fucking racist.
Yeah. I'm
No,
not
my
racist.
actual reason. My actual reasoning for this is only because because the last generation Pokemon I played Black 2, so I figured I want to change it up and do the white version this time.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, because I'm the one who played black.
Bro, you tripping?
No, I played black.
Of course you played Black.
Jason!
Jason!
Jason.
Didn't we
Fuck
like go
my
to the
life.
mall that day and want to try to start screaming out Jason?
I think we went to Fry's.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was fries
that was fun.
and Jack
People,
in the Box.
yeah, people
What?
looked at us so awkwardly. We didn't care because we were hungover and we were having fun.
Are
Yeah.
we hungover?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. But
I wish I was here for that one.
yeah, that was
yeah.
pretty fun. Anyways, I have a feeling we're just kind of going way off subject. So
We are.
Well,
No, it didn't even finish with what I'm doing with my channel.
okay, go on, go on. Portal,
Well, Portal.
That's cool.
you sure?
let's see.
I'm sure. It's
like the
just
Wii U.
Pokemon Leaf Green
Oh, okay.
and Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider. You get to raid
That was
tombs.
actually like one of my surprises. A great freaking reboot on a series.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
Twisted Metal was
surprised?
a great reboost.
DMC, I don't know. DMC has kind of got mixed because I honestly thought they did a great job on that. A lot of other people have had a lot of hate on it, but I guess it's kind of more of a hit and miss with people.
Right.
Yeah, Tomb Raider overall, I think is amazing. And they were able to
Let's.
kind of stay with a story that was believable if you only played the other games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus the Sun God people.
Sun God.
Yeah.
Sun
I
God.
watched one of your episodes, and it
DLC.
seemed kind of weird.
Which episode did you watch?
You were the Guardians.
Ah,
I think
dang, I
like
forgot to
episode
talk the episode that
16
said
or
I love
something.
Jenna.
What was that?
The
Episode
episode of
16.
Fall Bessie I said I love Jenna.
You guys are talking at the same time.
I know.
I watched episode 16.
16.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see what this episode is.
But so what else are you doing with your channel?
Pokemon Leaf Green and Borderlands 2, and no, I am not going to do any multiplayer. I
Oh,
I'll
keep having
battle you.
people. Having people ask me.
multiplayer for
Let's go
what?
to Pokemon Showdown right now.
Co-op for Borderlands 2.
Ah, okay.
My
Nice.
internet's just not the best.
Meow.
Is it better
Yeah.
than Kyle's?
Oh, by far.
Is
Do
it
you
better
want
than
me to
this
tell
last
you
streaming?
how? Wait, what?
What?
Um, well, when GGN just said, "Is it better than Kyle's?" I went, "Is it better than Kyle's?"
Was that a
So
remix?
something like that.
It's a
Was that the
dubstep
buzz or
mix.
was that a hiccup?
I have no idea.
Okay. Anyways, I have a feeling we should probably wrap it up.
Hold on.
But
What?
Factor, what are you playing in your personal time?
Pokemon Heart Gold. I just finished Heavy Rain. I'll probably play through it again because I like it that much. uh, I'm just recording the stuff that I'm going to be using for summer. Uh, I actually got done with Ratchet 2, John Commando, and Rockstar's Manhunt.
Nice.
Let's see. Right now, me personally, I just got done with Blood Dragon. I would record it, but it's Ubisoft, and I love Blood Dragon. That's a fun ass game. Right now, I'm playing Bioshock Infinite. I mean, you guys know that, but I'm playing Metro Last Light. That's what I'm playing right
How
now.
is that?
Metro. It's really fun.
Nice.
Really
I've
fun.
heard mixed things about it. I've been interested, but I haven't decided to pull the trigger.
Right, right. Well, yeah. I didn't buy it. Um, so that's what I've been playing. I've been too busy, like I said, working and doing all the other stuff, so I haven't really been playing any video games. So that's my story. As far as my YouTube channel, Bioshock Infinite, Dead Island Riptide with Factor, and that's pretty much my two main projects right now.
Not bad.
Wow, Punch Out had a sad story on.
So
Punch Out for the NES.
Yeah.
I never read the introduction book story.
yeah.
That's not
So-
important though.
So I guess it's time for us to wrap it up finally.
Finally.
Really?
Oh.
Did you
So-
really release a video during this?
Huh?
Did you really release Dead Island Part 5 during this conversation?
It was scheduled.
Okay.
Wow, at like 8 at night?
Yeah. So I have a weird schedule right now.
Yeah.
Tell.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed our little
Soiree.
off-topic conversations.
I like the word soiree.
Yeah, totally. And hopefully
Good,
you guys
Danny.
enjoyed this. So please rate, comment, and subscribe. And before I head out, doggy nutsack.
God,
I
I guess it had to be added somewhere in this conversation.
It
Only
was
took
added
us-
earlier in the conversation,
It took
too.
us 5 takes to do this because Doggy Nutsack had to be added into the intro each time. And that.
Yeah, so please rate, comment, and subscribe. And you guys want to say anything else before we head out?
Check out my Facebook page. It's super awesome.
I like the Wii U.
Doggy Nutsacks.
Oh, my shop's having a sale.
Ooh, I want to get your sale.
I'll tell you about it later.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys, I think we should just go to bed.
Alright.
Good night, guys. Thank you for listening.
See you later.
Good night, peoples of the internet. Sorry for being racist.